Sometimes I hate going to school. I hate coming here and meeting with people. I hate it all. Not because I don't have friends, but because he's going to be there. Every day I met with the same person. Every day he comes to me, he teases me, he makes me feel as though I'm just a nuisance. But today is going to be different. Today I'm going to do it back to him. I can tell he's never had that happen before. Just by the kind of person he is. Just by the way he behaves, I can tell that he's accustomed to not having anyone fight back. Sure, he's a little bigger than me, but it isn't as though we're going to be fighting hand to hand. There he is. It's time to begin the onslaught. He won't know what hit him. Oh, you're coming to me again? Here to do some sort of bullying of some kind? You? I've let you get away with it, but let's be honest. I was doing you a favor. Anyone would to someone as geeky as you. You think it's all cute, but I see how much of a nerd you actually are in your spare time. When you aren't focused on just trying to attack me. Yeah. Those anime shirts you wear. The gaming laptop you bring that brings so much more attention than any of the other laptops the students bring. You play video games during your lunch breaks too. Gosh, you're such a nerd. I'm surprised you aren't adjusting your glasses every day, trying to look all cool, trying to make them shine. You sure are pathetic in your own ways, huh? Maybe that's why you don't have friends. All this time you were teasing away at me. Just trying to do away with your own misfortune. How about you hobble over to class with a comically oversized backpack? Oh, you look like a hermit crab with how that thing towers over you. I swear, I've seen you hunching your way over to your classes, and you have the nerve to come at me. Oh. No, don't worry. I'm not going to outright embarrass you in front of the whole class. This is just us now. This is the moment you're being captured by me. Nothing else, no one else. Unlike you, I'm not so cruel to start doing that to someone. You're so prepared, that much I can tell. Prepared to make me cry. I can see it in your face and how it's growing so red. You want to lash out at me? No one's stopping you, big boy. No one's gonna hold you back. The main reason for that is just... you don't have anyone that can even do that, do you? You're standing here, all alone, like you do in every part of the school. You walk to, from, and even your walk around the school is just loneliness. You think I've just sat around doing nothing, letting you tease me all the time? I've paid attention to all of the details. The way you grip your pencil even. You put a lot of effort into those little drawings on your sketchpad. They're not bad or anything. They're pretty cool. But just because they're cool doesn't make them any less nerdy. And the way you try to hide those anime shirts, aren't you hot in that extra top? You should be ashamed, but you sit there trying your best not to show it. But some part of you doesn't want to give up on who they truly are. It has its little bits of charm. But who cares? You're still some dweeb. Why do you walk alone all the time anyway? I know you have friends. Those other weirdos you hang out with. Oh, yeah. I've seen you hang out with just about anyone. I know you aren't lonely by anything other than choice. Oh, so now they don't strike your interest. You're really something else. It's like you want to make yourself look pathetic. Even in your speech, you're trying so hard to sound smart. I can tell by the way you're wording things. I mean, you're pretty smart. But don't be such a butthole about it. It's pretty obvious that... Hey, are you getting red? Wow. I can't believe I'm flustering you so much that you're turning as plump as a little tomato. It's so satisfying to see someone who's always tried to remain so composed. Someone who smiles in such the way you do with that little crooked grin of yours. How could someone like you be such a bottom? What do you mean that's not it? Aren't you ashamed of yourself? You're probably shaking in those little pants of yours. You just never knew I paid so much attention. That's so ridiculous. You're always in my face, in my life, from start to finish. You don't think I pay attention to you? Sometimes it feels as though you're all I can think about. Not in that way. It doesn't matter. Shut up, okay? Just go back to being your dumb little tomato self, because let's be honest, you're meant to be below me. Both in the food pyramid and, well, and everything else. You're trying so hard to be cool all the time. And maybe you're kind of cool a lot of the time, but you're just still a dumb bully. You don't know your place, so I will teach you. You clearly have not noticed, just like most people here. But I am the queen of the school, the top of the world. I am Skylar Qualm. And just like everyone else that will one day bow to me, you will be at my heels, begging me to take you on as my pet. You're weak, pathetic, and you belong down there, groveling, kissing at my feet, and constantly asking for my forgiveness. The fact you haven't even barked for me once speaks to kind of dissatisfaction you've given me so far. I'm willing to let a lot of this go. If you just get on your knees now, look up at me and bark. Just one bark is enough. I don't need a bunch of little yaps from a tiny dog you appear to be at this moment. Oh, you're defying me now? You've subjugated yourself to all of this. Sat through it all. Got such a red face now that I've made my very first demand. You're too ashamed. Listen here. I'm the one who calls the shots. You had your chance at being anything but this little dweeb. But it's being all swept under the rug now. Forgotten as it should be. So when I tell you that you're just my pet at this point, and that you need to be on your knees and bark, I mean it. That's right. Make that face again. Get all flustered and get down. Oh, wow. I can't believe you actually did it. What a joke. But you look pretty cute down there. Not too many people can pull off such a cute puppy face while looking so masculine. You did great. Now you can get up. Don't forget that just because you're taller than me doesn't mean that you're above me. This whole time, I let you be who you wanted to be. I thought that maybe if I let you continue, you might show the colors of who you truly are. But it seems that I needed to be the one that's commanding to get that out of you. I have decided. For the rest of the day, you're going to be following me around. I've had enough of your ridicule for the rest of the school year. From now on, it's going to be in reverse. You're going to grab me water when I want it. You're going to take my notes from me. And you're going to rub my feet during lunch break. Actually, you're probably too in love with the idea of rubbing my feet, aren't you? You're so disgusting. In fact, I feel as though that alone needs some redemption. Here, take my bag. Carry it for me on our way to class. That way you can somewhat redeem yourself. At least I won't be thinking that you're some dirty foot lover. Oh, what's this? You're so subservient now. Such a good little pen. Do you have something to say? It looks as though something's caught in your throat. You're so willing, so invested. I can see it in your eyes. And yet you're too afraid to stay in. Have I really struck so much fear in you in such a short time? I really had such higher hopes for you. But here we are. I demand you to say what's on your mind. Yes, demand you. You don't really have a choice at all. So spill it. Right. Yes, I am pretty magnificent. Now get on with it. You... What? No way. No way. I'm hearing things. Clearly, there's no way you just confessed to me. You're joking. You're just making this your latest venture into teasing me. That is so clear. You want me to be flustered like you, and then you're gonna take it back. You don't think I see through your... You're serious. Wait. I need a moment. Stop talking. I need to think. Just meet me here after class. And for the rest of the day, don't you dare look at me. Not even once, you hear me? You can't even watch the way I react, the way I do anything for the rest of the day. You're just a little mutt. So listen, and be a good boy. Skylar stormed off confused about the day. Anytime you stole glances at her, she was staring at you, biting her nails. Her reaction each time was being startled and caught. And now the school day has come to its close. So you meet with her after the flow of students has calmed down. You're here. I expected you to run away with your tail between your legs. After all, it took so much out of you to even make that little confession of yours. So, there's no one here? Let me have a look around. For all I know, you have a ton of people stationed around. Yeah, that's right. They're gonna come out and just laugh at me at the unison the moment that I hear you out about how you confessed. Not that it flustered me at all or anything. You idiot, I wasn't thinking about it all day. I wasn't even considering such a thing. Just... let's talk about it. Why are you confessing to me? You spent so much of your time teasing me, bullying me. You always do such mean things, so why are you doing this? You're telling me that this whole time you teased me, it was just to get my attention? You wanted me to look at you. You were so dumb. I was already looking at you. Non-stop. You couldn't see that? That much is pretty obvious. You're always so absorbed in your nerdy things. I should have been the one to come to you. You're so dumb. What I'm trying to say is... How did you get it out? My heart feels as though it's gonna burst from my chest, and you just somehow managed to get out these thoughts of yours. With what seemed like to be no trouble at all. Just shush. Okay. Shush. Shush. Let me speak. Dog. Yes, I paid a lot of attention to you, and I still do. You have a lot of things about you that I really like. I think that much is obvious, too. I like you, too. But shut up. I don't want you getting so confident and trying to tease me again. But your efforts... they paid off. I noticed you. I still notice you. You were a little too much to handle sometimes, and I really got mad. I thought you hated me. I thought I was a nuisance. I thought you looked at me as though I was just some stupid little girl. Or even a little sister. I didn't think you liked me at all. But now we've both confessed. So, tell me, in detail. Hand over all the things you like about me. I did you the favor already. In my teases, I slowly let out involuntary how much I pay attention. Things about you that I like. So reciprocate right now, and tell me your end of things. It's a demand. A demand from your new girlfriend.